Okay, I'm now going to go across to that mega exclusive on CNN News 18. Manoj Gupta has accessed all these details. CNN News 18 decodes the recent meeting which took place between the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and the Taliban Foreign Minister Amir Muttaqi. Now, India has extended diplomatic respect without formal recognition, while Muttaqi's presence presented outreach as evidence of the Taliban gaining international legitimacy. Now, both the sides have emphasized sovereignty and non-interference. This engagement is a quiet message to Islamabad and Beijing that India is going to engage with Afghanistan on its own terms. We are not going to be dictated. There's going to be soft power and presence. That's going to be the term rather than recognition of military alignment. Muttaqi is also expected to meet the NSA, Ajit Doval and his team anytime soon. Okay, now let me go back to Anand for this. Anand, look, so we've broken down the big meeting which took place between the two sides, which is Afghanistan and India, of course. But I think this is India's karara jawab, if I may say so, to Pakistan as well as to China.
Well, somewhere not just Karara Jawab, but a message that we are going to engage with Afghanistan on our own terms. Bharat does not want any military presence or engagement. The involvement is from the from the focus of, if I may borrow from the Prime Minister, of Vikas and Vishwas. The trust that the people of Afghanistan have within the people of Hindustan, and Vikas in terms of Bharat's constructive role in developing core infrastructure in Afghanistan and also helping them build their own parliament, rebuild their own parliament after all the violence, and to also ensure that there is a certain level of CBM or confidence building that happens between the two nations and its people, that Bharat is wanting only stability. One of the things is that the Taliban regime since 2021 slowly seems to be also transforming. They are not, subscribing to their violent ways. They also want Afghanistan to evolve. Will the Taliban leadership also evolve? We have to wait and watch. This entire Deobandi interaction and underlining the fact that the seat of Deoband is in Bharat, and that there will be a certain level of moderation that would also perhaps come into the tone. They will continue to subscribe to Islam, but perhaps be a little more moderate in their outlook. In the coming days, whether or not there are more rights that are accorded to women, and does Bharat impress upon the need for opening up education for all? These are all things which will have to slowly build. But Bharat's underlining this very, very clearly, that the intent is not military, the intent is not profiteering, the intent is soft presence and focusing on trust building and also helping Afghan and Afghanistan develop.
But, Anand, we are seeing a semblance of turmoil, if I may say so, or restlessness in and around India, rather. You have a Sri Lanka, you have a Nepal. So, strategically speaking, we need to kind of strengthen the areas around us, our borders as well. In that sense, the bonhomie between India and Afghanistan, again, going back to the same question, a huge response to China and Pakistan, of course.
Yet again, see, Bharat and Afghanistan don't share borders, but they do share a civilizational connect. So what is important? Does this mean that India is officially recognizing the Taliban regime that has been forcefully placed there? No, we are not. But are we recognizing the needs of the Afghan people? Yes, we are. So I think somewhere that's what Bharat is trying to do, that there will be a certain level of legitimacy that will be granted to this regime, because to enter Afghanistan and also to access the people of Afghanistan and to help them, this regime is the one that is currently in power, so you have to engage. So you have to engage with them. So that is something which is critical. We will try and continue to work on that. I'm just holding back just to see if we can go across to. Well, we do have him, Suhail Shaheen, who is the key spokesperson of the Taliban and who's also the ambassador to Qatar, is now speaking with us. Suhail Shaheen, thank you for your time. I quickly want to understand, Mr. Shaheen, this India-Afghan relationship, very old, and Bharat has very clearly maintained that the relationship is about the people of Afghanistan, it's people to people, not necessarily recognizing the Taliban regime. How do you see this?
I say the people of Afghanistan in India, they have a traditional relation throughout the history. There was a need to resume that normal and good relation. as they had throughout the ages. I expect this visit will become a start point of a new phase of relation between the two countries. And after this, I also expect that there should be a committee to explore various areas of cooperation and strengthening relation.
But Mr. Suhail Shaheen, the other aspect is Bharat was invested heavily in developing infrastructure in Afghanistan, and all of that currently seems stalled. So how do you see this engagement unlocking those doors and those possibilities?
I see, we are regional countries, and there are opportunities in Afghanistan, particularly of investment, and there were projects which the India was working to complete, but they still remaining incomplete. These needs to be resumed, and also as a regional country, we have shared interest in security of the region. We have shared interest in promoting trade and commerce, and there are other areas of cooperation between the two countries. I hope after this visit, it will give impetus to all will give impetus to cooperation in all those areas.
Now, one of the questions and concerns, Suhail Shaheen, is Mr. Suhail Shaheen, is the presence of jihadi tanzeems in Afghanistan. Be it the Tehrik-e-Taliban, Pakistan, Lashkar, Jaish, Al-Qaeda, a lot of them are operating and using Afghan soil. So the issue of security and safety becomes a big question mark. What assurances can you give?
Yeah, sure. There, we guarantee full security. We will provide full security, and if you compare the security prevalent in Afghanistan with other countries, the security in Afghanistan is, a better security in the country, and also we provide full security to your projects and to your mission in Kabul.
No, but the presence of these jihadi tanzeems, now imagine if there are airstrikes like the ones that Pakistan has committed, obviously aided by the Americans, on various tanzeems, how is then the atmosphere safe? So that is something which is a question mark. And the other thing is also access, Mr. Suhail Shaheen. So these questions remain. Thank you for speaking with us. We seem to have lost the line with him. We'll try and connect back with him again and try to understand how is it that the Taliban regime in Afghanistan can give us a semblance of stability. Back to you, Pallavi.
Thank you very much.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC TV18, now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.